Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name's Paul. We're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the TP-Link EAP650 desktop. Not going to be a big technical review, but I do want to show you what is in the box. So to kick this off, you are going to have a quick installation guide that you can see there. Some good instructionals that folds out there of how to get this going and set up. It has quite a few features, so worthwhile. There's a little booklet there on the rest of the TP-Link Omada range. This is an Omada access point, so it is best used with an Omada controller, either on site or the free cloud one that you can get as well. You're going to get a couple of pieces of paper about warranty and licensing in there. You are going to get some screws and lugs there because this can be wall mounted. I'll show you the brackets in a moment. So we have a wall mount bracket there, as you can see. So that designed to just clip straight on the back there and push up into place, allow you to fit that on the wall. You can see here the shaping of that is maybe designed possibly to go over a current data port that you have in place as well. You also get a desktop stand because this can be a desktop access point as well. In the bottom here, we'll go over this properly in a moment. In the moment, you've got some holes there, which these can just be clamped into place there, and that gives you your desktop there. So let's go round the unit itself, but let me first show you this can be PoE powered, or it can be powered by the power lump that comes with it. We're here in Australia, so that's your Australian fittings there, and then obviously we have got our 12 volt in here. Let me just walk you through some of the features here so it is useful for you to see. So on the front, not a lot to show other than we have our status lights down here at the bottom. It is a polycarbonate plastic construction. We have side vents all the way round because obviously probably this is designed maybe to be fitted there on a wall. You've got a lock hole there if you still want to mount, lock this to the desk or with a lock system to the wall or something like this, because this is maybe a retrofit for a home or maybe even in a hotel when we have a look at some of the extra features on here. As we said at the bottom, we have our holes here to put the desk mount in and the back here to be able to put our wall mount. Then the bit you probably really want to actually have a look at is what have we got on the side. This is a multifunctional device. So this is an AX3000. So it's a wireless 6 device. As we know with AX, when we take a AX and the number, we're going to take around about a maximum of about 600 megabits a second is what you can get in the 2.4 gigahertz range. And the rest of it is then available for 5 gigahertz. So we should be able to get maybe even 2.4 gigabits a second in that range. So what do we have? We have our 12 volt power in. Now, let me just hold that thought there for a moment. We also have PoE in and PoE out. You cannot get PoE out here if you're using 12 volts. So you'd need to deliver PoE in here if you were going to. So you've got two options of powering it, PoE in or the 12 volt pack. Obviously the 12 volt pack came in the box as well, which is pretty neat. If you want to power it with PoE, we need PoE 80, so Alpha Tango, and that's going to give us enough power. PoE out here is going to be AF. So we're going to get up to about 15 watts here, but we need to deliver about 30 watts here, which is what AT is. And then we've got two standard 1 gig Ethernet ports. So these are all 1 gig. And if you were just using the PoE, if you were just using the power pack here, then you'd have all of those ports available just as 1 gig Ethernet ports. Obviously, one of those may be going to be an uplink. The interesting thing we've got here is we've got an FXS port. So what's an FFX? This allows us to put a standard telephone in here, an RJ11. Obviously, this will be dependent on the rest of the systems that you actually have set up to make that work, to be able to convert that to VoIP and everything else. We've got a small reset here and a reset here for the FXX port as well. So this can obviously be connected with your Omada controller. This can mesh to another device, so it can be completely standalone. Obviously, it can be wired in with a controller and extend Wi-Fi into different locations. You can retrofit this as well and use all of those ports. So quite a lot there to cover. I hope that has been useful. Not a big technical overview, but show you what you get in the EAP650 desktop. Head on over to our YouTube channel. Got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless devices, camera security as well. Also how to get TP-Link Omada set up and get the best out of it. So why don't you head over there, subscribe, and stay up to date.